So Ben, why do the Trinity CertTESOL course?
That's a very good question, Dani. I think for anyone who wants to get involved in teaching English as a foreign language, as an additional language, it's one of only 2 internationally recognised initial teacher education qualifications. It's a course that gives you experience and training teaching classes, and it gives you the knowledge for teaching the language itself, the knowledge of grammar, the knowledge of discourse, vocabulary. It helps you learn how to analyse and diagnose learners' problems, and also to plan courses of study to help learners develop the language they need to get better.
Thank you. So what opportunities are available after the course for people who complete it successfully?
Well, essentially there are jobs for teachers all over the world. Having the CertTESOL enables you to get jobs in language schools all over the world. So it really could be a passport for international travel if that's what you wanted, or if you wanted to relocate to another country, it could be that. Or if you're living in a country, maybe not the UK, another country where they offer the CertTESOL, you may just want to have a job in that place, and this is just a career opportunity to build your skills and knowledge to enable you to become a teacher, a qualified teacher, in a great profession.
So the opportunities are quite wide-ranging, really.
Absolutely, yeah.
Teaching practice is a very important part of this course. Can you explain why that is?
Okay, so by teaching practice you mean where students, or the trainees rather, teach a real class and get feedback on their teaching during the course.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's, I think, one of the most important parts of the course, because we learn through experience. If we take the analogy of learning to drive a car, you can sit in a car with someone as much as you want, but you don't really learn how to drive. You can watch someone drive. Until you actually drive and have the experience, you don't know what the feeling is of driving. The same thing with teaching. Unless you actually get feedback on your teaching, you won't really know how to develop. So that 6 hours of assessed teaching practice, which is part of the course, is really fundamental to becoming a better teacher, and not just someone who stands in front of a class and thinks they know what they're doing.
Of course. And why, there's an external Trinity moderation at the end of each course. Why is that? What's the purpose of that?
Okay, so there are over 100 TESOL centres all around the world, all delivering TESOL courses. In order for us to ensure that the standard of these courses is maintained, Trinity sends someone, a moderator, to every single course at the end of the course to make sure the standards that we need are being maintained. It's a really good qualification. It's, as I say, internationally recognised, and the reason is we can guarantee these base level standards. So not only is every single candidate's portfolio of work assessed and moderated, but every single candidate is also assessed by an external person that comes in. So there's internal assessment within the centre, which is moderated by an external person, but there's also external assessment for one element of the course. And by doing this, we can just really make sure that the standards are high and that the skills and knowledge which teachers are leaving with are what we say they should be.
Excellent. And there's just one final question I wanted to ask, which is, can anybody be a teacher, in your opinion? What's that?
Oh, it's a good question. I think almost anyone, I think, can be trained to become a teacher. Some people think you need to be a natural teacher in order to go in the classroom. That's not the case at all. Some people might be naturally better at it, but that doesn't mean that training won't make you a better teacher. And I think so almost anyone with the right training, with the right support, can become a great classroom teacher. It's all like driving a car, again, if you go back to that analogy. Almost anyone can drive a car. Some people are naturally better at it than others, but it's the quality of the instruction which makes you better. It's the experience you gain from your driving instructor that helps you become better, and the same thing with a teacher training course.
Yeah, I completely agree. Well, thank you very much, Ben.
My pleasure, thank you.
That's lovely.